So here we are at Brands Hatch. We're here for the second round of the EELC European Classic Endurance Race. The idea is we're going to pick up where we left off at Paul Ricard. We were running really well at Paul Ricard, as you would have seen. Very happy with where we were, but unfortunately a few incidents in the race out of our control kind of cut our race short a little bit. We come to Brands here probably with a little bit of a target on our back, but really hoping to sort of make amends and prove exactly what we can do. At Paul Ricard we had Danny Webb and we had Al Fagan on the bike, who both did an absolutely brilliant job down there. We've got Danny back again this week with local track expert Bob Collins. Good old trusty GSX-R1000 K1 is back in action. A few little modifications from Paul Ricard, just a few things we learned over the course of the weekend. Hopefully she'll prove her worth again.
Session 2 of the day, we just got to try a few little things. As long as we get a decent setting in the bike for tomorrow, we'll be alright. I better go. They're calling me. So hard here, we've had so many red flags because it's a normal track day. There's a lot of riders out there, so it's really difficult to do any form of testing. I'm going to go out after lunch, see what it's like. If everything's good, coming in, Bob's going straight back out. Fingers crossed we don't get any red flags. So yeah, that's the plan. There's a bit of oil down, I've just noticed, into the first corner as well. It's not been ideal, but we've got to use it for what it is and yeah, do the best job we can.
It's lunchtime, we've had a morning of track action. I did 3 sessions, but the first one and the third one were both red flagged after 2 laps. It's been a bit of a survival kind of day today. I went through oil at Paddock Hill, which was pretty scary. And in between, I've been playing with my Komodo Joe.
What I want to know is, how's the lamb coming?
Well, we were just talking about that. So the lamb is currently, you're like this, one of the probes is at 99. Obviously, we've both raced 99. Yeah. I think the first time I raced with Danny, he couldn't touch the floor on his bike.
Now we're teammates.
Now we're teammates, 20-something years on. Yeah, Lamb will be ready soon, Dan.
I'll tell you what, he's lived up to expectations.
Yesterday, very mixed day for us. Really hard to get some good quality laps, but we're pretty happy where we are. Guys are confident in the bike, and Bob's just gone out on his own bike now just to do a little sprint race, just to get himself up to speed. And then when he comes in, Bob's going to jump straight on the Team Classic Suzuki GSX-R1000 K1. He's going to start off the qualifying session for us. Minimum of 6 laps each rider for today's format. Danny Webb will be taking over for the second part of qualifying, with maybe a few bonus laps for Bob at the end of it. We've got about a 3-hour break then, and then obviously we go into the race. So hopes are high, I think, for the race. It's endurance racing, absolutely anything can happen. And when you've got 56 odd teams around this circuit here at Brands Hatch, there's a lot of riders out there. A lot of today's plan is going to be to keep out of trouble, have a really nice clean race, and react to the circumstances that we're given.
Happy with that. I knew I could always go quicker because I'd done a 32.5 and that was in quite a bit of traffic. I wanted to just try the rear tyre pressure because the rear was moving a little bit. So we tried that and I went out and I passed someone at the beginning of the lap, but then I had a free lap. Fingers crossed for the race, so it's not the race, so we need to just stay on it in the race.
Qualifying session went brilliantly. We managed the best time there with Danny Webb, running at a 1:31.2, which has put us second overall, even amongst the modern bikes. So really, really pleased there. Some really good steady laps from Bob and from Danny. So things are looking really good for the race. Little bit of last minute prep now, sorting out the fuel, working out a bit of strategy on fuel and tyre changes, and race here kicks off at 3:10 this afternoon. Fingers crossed it'll be a good one for us.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, excited. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. I'm hoping it don't rain. So we was leading off the start, we built up quite a healthy lead, and then a bit of a problem. I don't know if it is third gear or if it is the clutch. Then it got red flagged, so it was quite lucky for us so we could check the clutch.
Get the warmers on it please guys.
It was I've released the clutch, everything okay. Go into the corner, you just feel the rear wheel go like dun. And it was starting to get worse and worse.
Every time third gear only.
Jesus.
So give me gearbox. Give me gearbox. It's definitely only third gear.
So either gearbox or clutch issues in Danny's stint towards about lap 12, I think, and his pace slowed down. So it's hard to know, but it's either the gearbox has a problem or the clutch. They've just checked the clutch. If it's not that, if it's the gearbox, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, there's nothing I can see up with the clutch, mate. I wanted just to check. All I could do is really just wanted to make sure the clutch centre nut hadn't backed off, and that whole clutch had come loose a little bit. I've flashed a magnet around the oil pan. I can't see anything at all down there at all. The clutch isn't smelling burnt. The free play's good. We've reset that anyway.
Fuel.
So no, yeah, get your 5 litres in the jug. We'll put it in the other barrels.
Where's the lap timer? Are we going?
Yeah, where you go?
Just check the front replay when you're on the move. Yeah, just make sure it's
by quite a margin. I did feel a bit of a problem in third gear in my stint, and then I started slowing up because of that problem, and then it got red flagged, so that was sort of a perfect opportunity to check it. Check the clutch because we thought it might have been something to do with the clutch. Bob went out, it was still doing the same thing, and then it got stuck in 5th gear.
About 10 laps short of my my stint when it was about to finish, going down the back straight into Hawthorns, and no gears. I had no choice but to pull in. It went from 5th gear to nothing, bounced into neutral, bounced back into 5th, and basically was stuck with no gears. So I coasted the whole back section.
When it starts getting actual stuck in gear, it's just not worth it. So the team had decided to call it quits. It's a shame, but we proved we had so much pace. Again, in 20 minutes we had a 17-second lead. We was leading it overall as well against modern bikes, you know, modern GSX-R1000s, modern ZX-10s, modern Yams. The team have worked so hard, Suzuki put a lot of effort in. We proved how quick we are, that's the main thing.
Time for the barbecue.